PBS Utah presents free speech messages, offering ballot qualified candidates in select races the opportunity to speak to Utah voters.
Hi, I'm Attorney General Sean Reyes, and for 6.5 years, I have stood watch over this state, protecting your kids and grandkids from sex predators, human traffickers, and abusers, protecting your teens from street drugs, vaping, and suicide, guarding your personal private data and identity from hackers and cyber criminals, and defending your family finances from frauds and scams that rob hundreds of millions from innocent Utahns every year. I've stood with the federal government to fight against violent crimes, elder abuse, school violence, and now COVID. And I've stood up to the federal government when it dumped millions of gallons of waste into our state waterways, or whenever it's tried to take more control over our lands, lives, and liberties. Serving in this job hasn't been easy. Working 12 to 15-hour days, traveling up and down the state, at times traveling to D.C., to the Supreme Court, Congress, or the White House to bring back wins and resources for Utah. But I love it. And I love Utah, and I want to build on the success and momentum that my team and I have created. When I became AG, the office was mired in scandal and distrust. I returned honor and integrity to the highest levels of the office. I received recognition from bipartisan groups for ethics in government. Now, Utah is safer and stronger than ever. Violent crime is down. Convictions are up. I win in court. I stand up to threats so you can sleep at night, so your children can grow up without being victims. That's why I'm endorsed by hundreds of Utah leaders, sheriffs, county attorneys, CEOs, school principals and teachers, mayors, commissioners, council members, state legislators, and members of Congress. Because when they call, I'm there. When problems arise, I solve them. When opioids were at its height, I sued or prosecuted those responsible. When suicide was at an all-time high, I helped develop the Safe UT app to save thousands of young lives. When veterans and seniors need help, I come. I stand with the many honorable law enforcement officers throughout our state, but I also prosecute cops if they break the law. I find ways to work with Democrats and Republicans to get things done. I'm a proven leader, and I ask for your vote. Together, we will keep Utah strong.